Hello again, vinyl community. It's Matt here again, and it's been a little while. It's been a few weeks since I last made a video, but yeah, only my third video of the year actually. But yeah, I'm gonna try to step that up a little bit. But I got a few Beatles albums to show everyone, and yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So I already have all the Beatles albums on vinyl. I've had them for a long time. Different mishmash of some earlier pressings, several of the more recent reissues. You know, I have the Sgt Pepper and White Album and Abbey Road remixes from Giles Martin, but there's a few that I don't have for sure, and three of those that I don't have or didn't have were the Anthology series. Now I do have them on CD, but you know what it's like. You've got to have them on vinyl, right? It's just not quite the same until you get them on vinyl. But they're expensive to buy. So, you know, if you're looking on eBay, you're usually looking at $40 to $60 for each record. That would be a reasonable ballpark price. And I was just, you know, thinking, geez, you know, so you're going to fork out somewhere in the neighborhood of $150 to get all three. And you know, it's a little bit rich for my blood, really. So I've been keeping an eye out, and I'll put in some lowball offers. And you know the old saying, if you throw enough mud, something sticks. Well, something stuck, and I got Anthology 2. Good price. I think it was $24 or $25 plus shipping. It's in very nice condition. Not in the shrink, but you know, you can't have everything, right? The records are in very nice condition. And of course, this is the edition that has Real Love on it. That's the opening track, which of course was a single release as well, back in 95, 96, something like that. And so this goes all the way from Help up through Magical Mystery Tour, pretty much. And we've got Sgt Pepper in here as well, and Revolver, and Rubber Soul. So it spans the sort of middle part of their career, which some may say was the best, you know. Rubber Soul, Revolver, Sgt Pepper. Doesn't get too much better than that. So yeah, really pleased to pick this up. Triple album. It's on the Apple label, and it's a gatefold, which I will open and show you guys. It's a pretty big gatefold, so let's see if I can. It's actually a trifold, I should have said. There we go. Camera angle's not wide enough, but anyway, a lot of nice pictures in there. Information about every track, which is nice. And like I said, it's on the Apple. I'll show it to you. Apple logo right there. That's just one of the discs with the sliced apple on the B side. So yeah, I'm keeping an eye out for the other ones. It's just like I say, they're expensive, and yeah, what are you gonna do? All right, geez, I didn't want to go back in here. Okay, now something else I've been looking into. So I have most of the albums, as I mentioned, or all the albums, all the studio albums already, but a number of them I have the mono versions. You know, I in some ways I felt that those were sort of the truest what the Beatles wanted, particularly the earlier albums. The later ones mostly I have in stereo. I think they're all in mono, the versions I have, up to and including Rubber Soul, I think. Oh no, up to including Revolver, actually, I'm sorry. So like the first 6 or 7 albums are all in mono. Then after that, they're all in stereo, the ones that I have. But I thought, you know, I wouldn't mind getting some of the stereo editions as well, because those are what I grew up with, and it's just kind of nice to have the option to listen to mono or stereo. And I thought, well, while I'm at it, why don't I get some Japanese pressings? Because I've had not very many. I've had a few Japanese pressings before. In fact, including one Beatles album, the 20 Greatest Hits, that was a Japanese pressing. I've had a couple of others, and they always sound really nice. Japanese pressings are well known for their quality. They used like, you know, virgin vinyl, none of this reprocessed, recycled vinyl, nothing like that. So they're usually very nice, quiet pressings. And I thought, oh, what the heck? So I picked up Rubber Soul right here, stereo version. There are different series of these. This is the EAS series. It's not the best regarded, I don't believe. You know, it's reasonably well regarded because it's a Japanese pressing. But there are Japanese pressings of Rubber Soul and the other Beatles albums in the other series that I think is slightly better thought of. But still, I've played it. It sounded great to me. Of course, we have the nice OB stripe right here. Now, these were issued either in this might have even been in the early 80s. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. I know that there were three different series, and this is one of them, this EAS series, I think. I'm by no means an expert on Japanese pressings at all, but here's the back of it. Now you'll notice, of course, anyone who might not be familiar with Japanese pressings, that it's all in English. You can see that, just like it would be in a UK edition or US edition, whatever. But that's the intention of this, the OB strip right here, which is to provide information in Japanese, and you've even got the track listings right here. And it's on the Apple label. I'll show that to you. Right there, okay. Yeah. Very clean, very quiet pressing too. And it's just nice to have it in stereo. Now, to be honest, I've only listened to the first side. I haven't listened to side 2 yet. Because I'm familiar with side 2. I just haven't listened to side 2 on this particular pressing. I've only just noticed that it's actually writing on the outer sleeve here. Hadn't noticed it before, but there it is. It says New Tomaya, and then some Japanese writing. There's even a phone number down there too. So that's kind of interesting. And then I picked up another Japanese pressing. Not one that I've been on the lookout for, to be honest, but I thought, well, what the heck? It was actually a really good price. So I picked up Sgt Pepper. Same EAS series as well. This one's not quite in such good condition. The OB has a couple of little sort of nicks in it. There's one at the top here, a little tear right there, but not the end of the world. And I hadn't noticed, but that tiny bit in the corner has been taped. Hadn't noticed it until just a second ago. But like I said, this was a good price. I think it was less than $20, so not bad at all. And actually, this one came from California. Shipped from California, and the usual. There's nothing really different about it, except well, okay, the inside's the same, inside of the gatefold. Except you've got the inside of the OB as well, but you also get this insert, so this is different. And this has information, I'm assuming this is information about the album in Japanese. I'm pretty sure that these are song lyrics in here. And then we get another photo on the back there. And the record's in nice, and of course this is the same series, so it's going to be on the Apple label right here. So this is now my third copy of Sgt Pepper. Yeah, because I have I think I have an 80s pressing, and I have the Giles Martin remix, and now we got this very nice Japanese pressing. So I think you know, I might end up collecting the series. I haven't played this one yet; it still needs to be cleaned. But Rubber Soul sounded great, so I'm hopeful. We'll see how that all pans out. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys that. Who knows? I might be bidding on a few more. We'll see. We'll see. If I can get them for cheap, you know, some of them go for quite a bit, and given that I have all the albums already, I'm not going crazy with my bids or anything. But yeah, just thought you guys might like to see those Beatles albums. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys as always for watching. Hope everybody's doing well. Always appreciate everybody's comments and everyone who subscribes. And till next time, see you soon. Bye bye.